So again, we're here for the 2026 CEIR Corporate Equity Roundtable conference, and we just heard some of the results of the satisfaction survey. Tell us what you think about the results of the survey.
Well, they said it's still coming. They're still working at it. But we had this concept of, we always hear about Black people going to Atlanta or New York or DC or whatever. And it's been in the back of my brain for actually a couple of years. So we brought it up some time ago. Maybe we ought to look at why Black folks are leaving Pittsburgh. And then in one of our corporate equity meetings, we said, well, maybe we should go further. Why do some come back? And why do some stay? So that's why we made it a 3-piece survey. And the fact that they're looking at different ages and going deeper, cutting deeper into some of the messaging and reasoning. I was sitting beside Bill Flanagan, who's our facilitator and has been for all 13 conferences, by the way, from the Allegheny Conference of Community Development. And I said, maybe we can see if we can get Dr. Kaya Connor to present those findings directly to the conference. I don't know if we can, but I think we should. And particularly if maybe when she gets a little further, a little deeper, because when Bill and I first talked about this a couple of years ago as a concept, right, he thought it would be valuable information for the conference to be aware of why Black people leave, why some stay, and why some come back. For those corporations, companies, universities, and colleges that want to hire Black folks, want to promote them and retain them. So this whole idea has a lot of potential for the importance of Black people being hired, retained, promoted, and hopefully stay here.
Hi, my name is Nyota Robinson. I am the secretary for BPEP. I'm also the co-host for the BPEP radio show, and I'm here with Dr. Juel Smith, who happens to run the Homewood Brushton CCAC campus, and we want to hear from her while we're here at the CEIR conference at CCAC on the north side to hear about the wonderful programming that's going on at the Homewood Brushton campus. Would you mind telling us, Dr. Smith, about your programming?
Sure. Hello. I'm Dr. Juel Smith, and I am the Executive Director of the CCAC Homewood Brushton Center, as well as the Associate Dean of Sciences for the entire Community College of Allegheny County. And so we have all kinds of programming at CCAC in general, but the CCAC Homewood Brushton Center, we focus primarily on general education classes, as well as we have various programs such as the barbering program, which is quite popular in the community. Not only do we get students an associate's degree in barbering, but we also service the community with that amazing program, providing free haircuts when students start getting acclimated to getting their feet wet with understanding how to give a proper haircut. So the community comes in and gets their haircut. So that's great to see that. We also have the entrepreneurship program, which is great, which is coordinated by Dr. Gerald Ferguson. We also have our workforce side, which we offer the doula program, which is in collaboration with Masters of Maternity with Alita Hurd, she's a phenomenal woman, and Gloria Culverson. We have with our workforce program, the NA,
yes,
nurse aid program,
okay,
which they're running that regularly there, which has been taking off, and that's great there as well. Also, we work with other external partners such as Literacy Pittsburgh.
I love Literacy Pittsburgh. I know you all always have your footprint in the community. You are really focused on bringing the education to the people. So to hear that you all went a step further to strengthen that relationship with Literacy Pittsburgh, I'm really impressed. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So Literacy Pittsburgh, as you know, they're phenomenal.
They are.
Throughout the city of Pittsburgh. They also partner with our other campuses and centers, but we have a very special partnership with them. And so Lori and her colleagues come and they do GED test prep with us, as well as their free basic computer literacy classes, which have really helped our community and close that digital divide. And so what we do with them is they start with those basic classes, and then as people become familiar with computers and they feel comfortable enough, we do have free pots of money there that we've had with Neighborhood Allies, when we had our grant with Verizon Wireless, we have a little bit of money left. We've had some amazing partners. We just got a grant from, well, not really a grant, but a donation from one of our foundation board members, which I'm getting ready to release that. but that money pays for credit classes.
That's awesome.
So when people are comfortable enough, they can come take free. We pay for the tuition, we pay for the fees, and we pay for the books.
Do you hear that, people? When you wonder what's going on in the community, Dr. Smith has her finger on it and her footprint. So if you say that there's not education and opportunity in your community, you're not looking in the right place. And that's why we wanted to grab you to talk about the CEIR conference in our 13th year, hosted by BPEP, and bringing wonderful community partners like Dr. Smith here to talk about that access. Because without those programs, most of us would not know what's going on in the community. That's a pipeline of jobs, economic security, and also enlightenment. So I thank you. Is there anything else you want to share? I mean, come over to CCAC. Where are you all located? For those
so we are at 701 North Homewood Avenue. I could go on, but that free computer classes is a huge piece, because if you think about it, our location is prime, because we're right there in the middle of Shady Side and East Liberty. Because I'm not going to say the forbidden taboo change name, because that's right there on AI Avenue with Google, Duolingo, and me being someone who has a doctorate in instructional design and instructional technology. I know the importance of AI and things like that, and how we're not in those jobs, and how many of us don't understand what AI is. And at the center with myself and Director Belita McIntosh, who is an actual computer specialist who actually is trained in the hardware. It is our goal with our makerspace that many people don't know. We give community classes in technology, teaching you how to do 3D printing, teaching you how to do laser cutting, teaching you how to work on computers. We want you to be understanding how to use technology. So many places don't let you know how to do that. We want that gap to close.
So you're equipped in the community.
We are there in partnership with Pitt and understanding how we can get you out there to get these jobs, no matter what your age is. And we want you to know how to do that. We are women, so that gender divide to change. We want the color divide to change. We want the age divide to change.
Definitely.
And it takes a lot. And it takes more than just the two of us. It takes more than just CCAC. It takes more than just Pitt. And we're here to do the job. We're here to do the work. It is tiring and taxing, but we're here to stand for it.
And it's worth it, because you have the community payoff. Well, I thank you so much. I learned something as a CCAC graduate. I didn't realize that you all had been expanding so much, but I heard about all the great work that you were doing out there. I love to hear about the partnerships. I'm going to take it upon myself to come out there with our crew, and actually, if it's okay, see what you're doing and get you on the BPEP radio show to talk more about that, because what you're doing is fundamental to how we're going to build up our city, our communities, and get people ready for this new age of AI and the job. So thank you so much, Dr. Smith, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Absolutely. And February 26th is our Excellence Art Exhibit, which is taking a quick glance at fashion, art, and the community, 5 to 8 p.m. And it is a part of our celebration for 60 years of CCAC. Check us out.